Welcome in Thursday's edition of Quick Picks. The full crew is here, and we are clear that we are going to try to hit a parlay tonight.
So I'm going to go to the ice because I, as often happens with Megan, although hers happens at like 7 a.m., she'll sometimes sneak a pick in that I was going to pick. Che was able to sneak his pick in at 1:46 p.m. And I just had not sent that I like the Knicks first. Not to give away Che's pick, but I couldn't pick the Knicks because somebody else on the show has it. Anyway, I'm going to the ice. Winnipeg Jets are up 2-0 on the St. Louis Blues. They're going to St. Louis. I get the home team at even money. Blues, money line, even money against the Jets. The Jets will win the series. They're the better team. I think the Blues have some heart to them and steal one. Not even steal one. Get one at home. Maybe even two at home. But I like the Blues money line tonight.
All right. I'm going back to the diamond per usual, and I'm taking Josh Smith over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Smith has hit this number in 6 out of his last 7 games, and he should be leading off tonight for the Rangers, which obviously helps that run and RBI category. Not just that, but he is hitting .500 off of A's pitcher JT Ginn. So go ahead.
Just JT Ginn, yeah. Mississippi State.
Go ahead and give me, I was waiting for you to say that, Josh Smith over 1.5 total hits, runs, and RBIs.
I'm in the association tonight. Knicks had a stinker in Game 2, a letdown game. They didn't play that great in Game 1 against Detroit, but their experience and talent pulled through. I think they're going to go on the road. I think this is going to be a tough series. I expect Detroit to win one of these 2 games, either Game 3 or Game 4. But I think the Knicks are in a big-time bounce-back spot. They were down in that game pretty big in the fourth quarter. They came back. They tied it at, I think it was 94. And I think the Knicks are the better team. I think the Knicks are going to rebound tonight against Detroit. Kind of like Cat to have a personal rebound game, a guy that didn't shoot at all in the fourth quarter. But I'm going with just Knicks money line tonight.
Well, you want to know something? You know how you rebound? You rebound with Ghost Energy. You asked, Ghost listened. Straw Bango is here to stay permanently, now sold exclusively at Circle K. It's the perfect duo of fresh strawberry paired with the sweet and sour mango for a crisp and refreshing flavor for any occasion. Like all other Ghost Energy, it's fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy, 0 sugars, no artificial flavors, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. Again, I talk to you guys all the time about how much I truly love Ghost Energy. I love the Straw Bango. I love all of the sour Warhead flavors. I haven't gotten to try the bubble gum yet. The new iced tea is fantastic. You name a flavor, they probably got it, and you can see the full lineup at drinkghostenergy.com. But Ghost is now sold nationwide at Circle K stores and is here to stay. So make sure you go pick up a Ghost tonight so you can stay up and watch the NFL draft here. That's ENELF. EF? Did I do that?
EFF.
EFF.
EL.
That's what I meant.
On
Onaful
draft show.
The Onaful draft show tonight. These 2 guys are going to be here. I'll be here. Mincy's been texting every single New Orleans Saints source in his phone, so we should figure out who they're taking by the end of the day.
If they do end up with Jackson Dart, we just need to fire.
Well, Mincy says his
if he gets an Ole Miss quarterback at the Saints.
He said that his Ole Miss guy, who is right about the Saints and Ole Miss,
Ole Miss got to fucking know anything.
Says that they're not interested in Jackson Dart.
Everybody else says they
are. Yeah.
No one knows anything.
Mincy doesn't have a guy for anything. He's got he got idiots all over the place.
He's just got a rotation of dudes talking.
He don't know. And an Ole Miss guy wouldn't know. He needs to talk to an NFL guy. What's an Ole Miss guy gonna know?
What's the surprise tonight?
I don't know
how good Brandon's gonna look in his suit.
Yeah.
Where does Shedeur go? I mean, that's gonna be the headline story.
I don't think he does go tonight.
You don't think he goes tonight? So
I wouldn't pick him tonight.
Okay. I mean, that would be a huge story if he does not get picked tonight.
I mean, it's Steelers or nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think he's going?
Giants.
Giants where? They trade back in the first round?
Trade back, yeah. He's been linked to the Giants. He was with Gilly like a month ago, basically on a hot mic that was like, yeah, I'm going to be in the NFC East.
Yeah, but he thought maybe him predicting he was going to number 3. All right, whatever.
You know, all we can do is predict. That's all we can do.
What's our parlay pay at?
And we can predict the parlay pays at what?
Plus 548.
548.
And what's the chat play?
Lourdes Gurriel, 2+ bases. That is plus 115.
All right. Do we have anything else?
What year was Brady Quinn, Joe Thomas? 2006?
06? Yeah.
I think it's going to be similar to that, where you got the team at the top that picked the...
What? Yeah, we're
Yep.
We're almost.
Connor needs the room, guys.
Connor needs
All
to
right,
do
we're
waffles.
almost done. Shout out to our sponsor, DraftKings, the best and only sportsbook we use. Also, shout out. Make sure you guys are following us on the Barstool betting group, so you can see the parlays. This is really throwing me off. So you can see us put in the parlays every single day. Also, shout out to Props.cash for giving us great visuals, and I already shouted out Ghost Energy and gave you the full read. You already know all you need to know. Connor, you look like you could use a ghost right now.
How many deep are you right now?
This will be 27.
I feel
So you're
like-
going no butter, no syrup, nothing.
No, because if I have syrup, it just becomes way too sweet. And then if I'm eating that repeatedly, it's just going to be way too much.
So it's basically like, are you going like saltine style?
Yeah, kind of.
What if
I'm
you
j-
did just dunk them in water?
I'm going to do that eventually. I'm waiting to pull that out.
Could you make them into a smoothie?
That's what some people are throwing out. Like put 3 waffles into a smoothie and then drink it. I don't know. I'm going to have to get creative in a little bit. We're going to have some fun in the next 5 hours until draft night. But
Yes. Speaking of getting creative, I'm going to leave you and that toaster in this room by yourselves. Don't do anything I wouldn't
This is in
do.
the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, I know, but he
that was
still
dark,
could.
Jay.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't thinking suicide, but I guess you were.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we killed the show today, so we're out of
Good
here.
job,
We'll
guys.
see you guys back here tomorrow on Quick Picks. Thanks for watching, and shout out to the chat. Now watch Connor eat waffles.
Thanks.
if you need a guy, I'm a former smoothie artist, so.
I thought you were going to say, if you need a guy, I have a bathtub.